Welcome to I Need a Coach, where we interview top experts, authors, speakers, coaches, hear their stories of success, inspiration, educational, entertaining. Looking forward to launching this podcast. My name's Adam Packard, and for the last 7 years, I've been helping coaches, consultants build their strategy and help them generate more business using LinkedIn. But I like to start this as we start to launch episodes and just share a little bit of my story, how I got into doing what we're doing now, and a little bit more of my journey. So we'll take you back to my first career. So my first career, I was a golf pro. I was good at golf, had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and realized, hey, it'd be kind of fun to be a golf pro. So went to school to be a golf pro, worked at some great golf courses, got a little bit burned out giving lessons. And I always tell people, you work long hours, you don't make much money, and you never get to play any golf. So was looking for something new. At the time, my brother was working for a motivational speaker by the name of Hopkins, who wrote such classics as How to Master the Art of Selling, Selling for Dummies, Sales Prospecting for Dummies, and a position opened up to travel with my brother and Tom on the road and be his seminar manager. So I jumped at the opportunity, moved down to Phoenix, Arizona, and started traveling all over the country with Tom and helping him put on his seminars. It was a great learning experience that got me exposed to the whole world of personal development and self-improvement, and I just soaked it all in. I was looking to learn and grow. It wasn't a career that was going to be long-term, but it was a great stepping stone. As I was working with Tom, I found my way into a network marketing company. Never thought I would do network marketing, but it really was a great platform for me to learn and grow and develop the skill sets that I now implement, which is prospecting, recruiting, conversation starting. And so as I was building that network marketing company, it was a great fit because every time we went to a seminar, there were 300 to 500 people that could use the service that I was offering. So I would just go out and shake hands and meet people, and I'd come home with a stack of business cards and follow up with all of them, and kind of got really good at that system of meeting people, starting the conversation, moving them through to a presentation, and then obviously closing the sale. So I was in network marketing for about 12 to 15 years on the field side, built up a good sized business. I ended up selling it and got recruited to work on the corporate side of a network marketing company called Isogenics. And I was the director of sales there for 4 years. It gave me a nice taste of what a corporate role was like. And I will tell you, it was not for me. I was driving 1 hour each way to work, had a newborn baby at the time. And I was on the road probably 3 or 4 times a month, leaving my family. And about 7 years ago, I got pulled into HR, and gotta love HR. I got let go, along with about 150 other people at the company, because I was one of the newer ones, and I was never really a corporate guy. So it was kind of the push that I needed. But had a newborn son. We had just moved. I just lost my job, and I was trying to figure out what was going to be my next move. I had a friend of mine reach out to me, and he said, "Hey, Adam, I know you just got laid off. I can't pay you what they were paying you, but you can do your own thing on the side. But I need some help generating leads for this new startup that I have." And I had no idea where to find the leads. He was trying to sell advertising services, and I literally Googled how to sell advertising to figure out who the audience would be that I needed to go after. I realized who it was, and the only place I could find them was on LinkedIn. So I had a LinkedIn account. I hadn't logged in for probably 10 years. So I logged in and just trial and error, figured out what works, what doesn't. We got pretty good at it. We landed some national clients, and I started to do it for some other people. My wife encouraged me to kind of start this as a little side business and help others start to have success on LinkedIn. And as I got into this space, I was super excited because everybody was doing lead gen on Facebook and Instagram, and nobody was doing LinkedIn, or so I thought, until I got into the space and realized how hefty the competition was and how many people there are out there that are similar to what we do, but there are a lot of key differences. So we started to help other people with this. We've since kind of morphed into working mainly with coaches and consultants. I believe everyone needs a coach. I believe everybody should have a coach in certain areas of their life. I have multiple coaches myself. And so that's the audience that I really like to serve, which is interesting because when you have the title coach on your profile, you get hit pretty hard from spam and people trying to pitch you services on LinkedIn. My only goal when I reach out to people on LinkedIn and what we do with our clients is to build relationships, add value, create engagement, create a little curiosity, and create a conversation to see if timing is good to have a conversation. Everything that we do is permission-based. I'm anti-link sending and messages. And our approach and our philosophy and our style and our writing generates warm conversations for all of our clients that are working with us. The goal with the podcast, so a few months ago, I had the idea, boy, it'd be really fun just to interview coaches and hear their story and make it inspirational, educational, and hopefully entertaining as well. So the goal with the podcast and the upcoming episodes is to inform you of some great coaches that can not only teach you something, but also share business building practices. Because the goal with this is to not only educate and inspire, but it's also to help coaches to learn different ways that they can market themselves and grow their business. We've got some great episodes coming up. I've got Bob Berg from Endless Referrals and The Go Giver. I've got Olympic gold medalists. I've got executive coaches that have been doing this for 25 years. And I'm looking to meet more and more people like this so I can have great conversations. So I hope you enjoy the podcast. I'm looking forward to sharing this with you and hope it adds value to you in some way. Thank you for joining us on this episode of I Need a Coach. If you've made it this far, I genuinely appreciate your dedication. Putting this podcast together takes a lot of time and energy. In return, we only ask one thing, which is if you could please leave a review wherever you listen to podcasts. This helps our show get in front of more people so we can help more people. This is Adam Packard signing off. Keep coaching, keep thriving, and see you in the next episode.